first, they are the team of Sexsmith, Lewis Howley, and James Castle.
The last time we were here in Rochester, that man right there, Lewis Howley, cost his former tag team partner, Sid Scala, the All-England title. He had it sewn up against Earl Black Jr., in my opinion. Sid should have been the champion. Lewis Howley cost him then, and he has been doing everything in his power to ruin Sid Scala's life, Dean.
And let's face it, while last time they were here in Rochester, the Collective also cost Jimmy Havoc the world title. They have stamped their mark on this promotion ever since they formed a few months ago.
And by the same extension, they didn't also just screw over Jimmy Havoc, they screwed with Cara Noir, of course, who was the #1 contender in that match. They took out everybody.
Let's get savvy when you're down on your luck and you're feeling blue. Now feel proud you are like a bargain or two. So if you're savvy enough, there's a deal to be done. As long as you won't ask where I got it all from. But when it comes to bees and honey, I won't sell no porcupines. Would you rather believe it? It's Savvy Sid's Supermarket.
Tells you every single thing you need to know. He's saying 1, 2, 3. You've got 1, 2, 3. Now I've got 1, 2, 3. It is a level playing field for Sid here in Rochester.
Yeah, we talked earlier about how Luke Dragon Phoenix never gives up, but Sid Scala, very much built from the same mould, does not give up and has not allowed the odds being stacked against him to deter him from pursuing the Collective.
The Collective have been using every underhanded technique they can. I remember at Tunbridge at IPW UK Super 8, I remember when we were there, and that man in the ring, Lewis Howley, whipped the back of Sid Scala until it was going blue.
That was brutal.
At Milton Keynes just 3 nights ago. This alliance formed. Rob Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith, they'd seen enough. They wanted to have Sid Scala's back. They'd had enough of what the Collective have been doing around here. And this unlikely combination is going to try and take down the Collective very, very shortly.
You say unlikely combination, but to me they're a perfect match. They're very similar personalities, and they see Jack Sexsmith, a man who's been getting a lot of mainstream media attention and the BBC News and that, as far as I'm aware at least, the world's first openly pansexual wrestler, not to mention the only man I know that wrestles in upwards. And you have filthy gorgeous Rob Sharpe.
And to be quite honest, I think Sid at this stage in 2017 is just glad to have people that want to have his back. I think he's had quite enough of having people betray him and leave him.
Well, it does kind of make sense that he's got some backup. Hang on a minute, what's going on here?
Wait. Oh, come on now. Oh well, that's a popular face in Rochester.
It's the banker Mark Lloyd, who has aligned himself with... He's aligned himself with Damien Dunn and the No Fun Police.
Wow, wow, wow. Doesn't this look fun? My name is Mark Lloyd, and I representative for the Anti-Fun Police.
That sounds like a fun job title.
Hey, Rob Sharpe, Jack Sexsmith. You two half-wits think you got the upper hand in Milton Keynes? I don't bloody think so.
They certainly did. I was there. They certainly got the upper hand out of you and your guys.
Well, let's see what he's got in his
Right
hand.
here, I have an active restraining order, which means you two can't be within 500 feet of the Anti-Fun Police.
What? There's no way.
What a master stroke from Mark Lloyd.
What?
You know, with
No, there's no-
all these banks making people redundant, he's going to get himself a new job as a legal representative.
Is an active restraining order against...
It's an active restraining order. You know what they look like, Slatty. You've had enough thrown against you in your time, I'm sure.
It means they are going to have to leave the building.
What? Oh, come on.
Hey, rules are rules.
Sorry, Sydney. Gentlemen, remove the filth from the ring.
Remove the. What is going on?
Unfortunately, if you do not leave, you not only forfeit the match for yourselves, but Sid Scala as well.
Well, it looks like we're back to being 3-on-1.
That is unpopular here in Rochester. Sid once again. There's no way.
Hey,
What?
Earlier
There's
on-
no hay about it.
Hold on a minute.
No, don't tell me. No, hang on a minute. He has been in this position time and time again. He's finally got tag team partners. It's finally 3-on-3, and then this is pulled.
Hey,
I can't believe it.
in the
Dave.
last match, you were banging on about people sticking to the rules. Now that the legal representative of the Anti-Fun Police, Mark Lloyd, has got a legal restraining order, you're now saying that we should rip that piece of paper up and disregard the law? Come off it, Slatter.
You talk about rules and you talk about that much. Let's talk about fairness and justice. The fact that Sid Scala is going to have to go against 3 men in one contest. You tell me exactly how that's fair then, Dean. You tell me where in your book it says that's right.
Hey, life's not fair. And the sooner you learn that, sonny boy, the better. Life wasn't fair when Mark Lloyd was made redundant from the bank and he's found himself a new job as a legal representative. You know, it's about just acting on what's happening for the positives.
I can't.
The following contest is a tag team match set for 1 fall. Introducing first, they are the combination of Mark Lloyd and Chief Deputy Dunn, the Anti-Fun Police.
As we've just seen, the Anti-Fun Police stopped the Filthy Club from competing at Undisputed, which left Sid Scala at the mercy of the collective. Will there be more fun curbing here tonight in Milton Keynes?
Well, you're not gonna get any, and you know why? The reason why is because of this right here. Mark Lloyd, my legal representative, please explain what that is.
Goodness.
Well, this is an active restraining order, which means the Filthy Club is banned from IPW as long as we are here.
We'll take a trade.
You heard him, that means there will be no Rob Sharpe, there will be no Jack Sexsmith, and there will be no Thunder. So bring out these 2 luchadors, please.
and their opponents.
Goodness me.
Il Mundo Conquistador.
So there is an injunction in place against the Filthy Club that says they will be banned from IBW until Dunn and Lloyd suffer a pinfall against any opponent. That's the information I've got. Unless they suffer a pinfall against any opponent, the injunction stands. So here we go, making their debut, in Mundo Conquistadors, here at Unit 9 in Milton Keynes. Wearing the sort of outfit you don't take home to your mother. Maybe your father, I don't know.
I mean, you can't be serious, right?
Depends what you're into.
I mean, that one's quite clearly Rob Sharpe, and that one is Jack Sexsmith.
Uh-oh. Oh. Private Eye Dunn's onto it. But what is he onto?
He's got pink hair coming out the top of his mask. He's wearing Ugg boots. Those are Rob Sharpe's wrestling boots. We have a restraining order. That's Rob Sharpe. That's Jack Sexsmith. Kick him out.
Well, Steve Linsky's in an interesting position here. Steve Linsky's asking them who they are, and they're saying they're not.
So we can't prove it. Is that what you're saying? We can't prove it.
Oh.
Fine. Fine. Okay. Luchadors. Luchadors, if you win, this restraining order will be ripped up and Rob Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith can return to IPW. Luchadors, if you lose, which you will, Rob Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith, you will be banned from IPW forever! Do we have a deal?
Well, that seems to be a bit unfair. Bear in mind, Rob Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith are clearly not in the ring.
See? Yes? Fine.
And they're speaking Spanish. There you go. Clearly. There is no information about this tag team that I've actually got. I know absolutely nothing about this tag team. It's their debut. They have never been seen before in any wrestling company in the world. This is their exclusive debut to the wrestling world and to IPW here at Unit 9. Well, it's high stakes when you think about it. I mean, Jack Sexsmith, Robert Sharpe, I'm sure they won't be happy to find out that this contest has their entire IPW careers on the line, essentially. Danny Fun Police have said if they win this contest, they're going to ban them forever. I'm not sure how fair that is. I mean, Lloyd did declare it undisputed that the Filthy Club were banned from ringside. That actually... Well, that put Sid Scala in a very compromising position. Sid Scala was essentially put then in a 3-on-1 handicap and received a beating until he was rescued right at the end by Jimmy Havoc. Of course, there is a certain irony because, of course, no one was there to save Jimmy Havoc this evening. But that was the work of Mark Lloyd. And that was the... I wouldn't say it was the command necessarily of Chief Deputy Dunn. I mean, I don't know what their dealings are, but certainly Sid Scala owes them a bit of a beating somewhere down the line, you have to imagine. It's a spanker for the banker. The Conquistadors here in a commanding position against Mark Lloyd. And Chief Deputy Dunn. They look very fun, don't they? This is almost fun versus anti-fun. After you finish watching Magnificent 7 here on IWN Live, you can check out our range of shows and events, including the entire back catalogue of IPW events from Fight Nation, the Buzzards podcast, among others, including brand new to the IWN, our very own Twisted Genius, Dean Ass, dissecting the land of the NWO and the big gold belt in Because WCW. It really is good. Do check it out. Yes, I have been watching them. And you get that all as part of your subscription. Seriously, if you're watching this, you've already paid your $4.99. Go fill your boots. You may as well. While you're here, get your money's worth. I do. Banker tags in. I suppose it's not so much his boss. I think we should be referring Chief Deputy Dunn as his client. Because Mark Lloyd, obviously, since the banking crash, boo-hoo, he's now offering legal services. Which is why Filthy Club are not here. Which is partly a great shame, but also partly not, because it means we've got the debut of Mundo Conquistadors, bringing a bit of international flavour to international pro wrestling, which is great to see. It's an irony to the fact, though, that the last time we actually saw Mark Lloyd in action here in IPW, he lost to Rob Sharpe at the Road to Undisputed back in December, despite coming out with his own security team. And Rob Sharpe also beat Chief Deputy Damien Dunn in his last match in IPW, which was at Bask in Our Glory, also here in Milton Keynes. So they have had an axe to grind with Rob Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith. Of course, they're not here to answer that because they're not allowed anywhere near them, thanks to that restraining order. Not looking good for the Conquistadors. The tide has turned. Commentator's curse! And the taller of the two Conquistadors is in the ring. And the legal advisor of the Anti-Fun Police is being manhandled by a man who is comprised completely from head to toe of leather. Fall away slam! Mark Lloyd is down. I'm not sure the tag was made though. I'm sure Steve Linsky would have stopped it if it wasn't, but it didn't work anyway. Because Mark Lloyd is now at the mercy of these Conquistadors. Oh! Goal! Oh, Mark Lloyd has just been wiped out. The Conquistadors have the cover. That's two. No! We only got to Dos. Didn't quite get to Trace. Still to come, of course, we've got our huge main event, the eponymous Magnificent 7 contest for the Z-Force Championship, where 7 of the best young talent in the business today are going to go at it. And the taller of the two Conquistadors has been taken down. Mark Lloyd's got it here. No! Kick out at the last. The shoulder shoots into the Milton Keynes air. The over-rotated, the taller of the two Conquistadors. And Mark Lloyd and Dunn are suddenly in trouble once more. It's very, very back and forth, this contest. Is the tide finally turning though? Well, oh, took a bit too long and Damien Dunn got the spear out of it. And the Conquistadors Steve Litsky trying to get involved. The mask was removed for a second. I didn't actually catch what happened. There's a roll up. There's a roll up. There's a roll up. They got him.
Here are your winners, Edmundo Conquistador.
Well, Edmundo Conquistador successful in their debut here in IPW. And what does that mean?
No! I'm not ripping it.
Mark Lloyd's trying to advise that Dunn has to rip it up.
You did say you would rip it up in front of everyone, and legally that is now on the IWN network.
That's true. We are. That's absolutely true. That's the fairest thing you hear all night.
Rip it. Go on, rip it, go on.
This will bring the Filthy Club back. He's ripped it up.
Fine. Jack. Rob.
And there you go. The big reveal, ladies and gentlemen. It was Rob Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith all along.
You're having fun now, but that fun's about to end. You see, I told you the legal side isn't going to work, so now I'm going to do it my way. You'll find out the anti-fun police is not just me. And you two are going to find out nobody has any fun and nobody gets hurt.
Well, they're saying it's not over, but the Filthy Club have been reinstated back in IPW. Despite the protestations of the Chief Deputy, contract got ripped. Welcome back, Sexsmith, and welcome back, Rob Sharpe. We're going to move on to look at one of the big rivalries here in IPW. We're talking about the Filthy Club, and we're talking about the Anti-Fun Police. The Anti-Fun Police have tried banning them from IPW. They have tried setting their own trainers against them in IPW, but now they're going to try and throw themselves at the Filthy Club to get the job done. What is going to happen in this one? We're about to find out.
Introducing first, making their way to the ring, the Anti-Fun Police!
As I just alluded to, the Anti-Fun Police have tried absolutely everything to get rid of the Filthy Club. Back at This Is IPW in Milton Keynes, what we saw was Damien Dunn and Mark Lloyd try a different tactic. They got the trainer, the actual former trainer of Jack Sexsmith, Dazzling Darrell Allen, and got him somehow, persuaded him, I don't know, to actually face off against Jack Sexsmith. They have tried everything. They have tried the legal approach. They have tried Dunn's way, but now they're going to have to do it themselves on the big stage of the Clapham Grand.
Well, you're not going to get any.
Story of these people's lives.
Snowing outside.
Tonight, I was supposed to be teaming with the largest luchador, Los Federales Santos Jr.
A great man, by the way.
Unfortunately, he hasn't encountered snow before, being he's from Mexico. And he's unfortunately not going to be here tonight.
And there's no way that I am going 2-on-1 with Filthy Club. That's not going to happen. So I guess, the match should probably be called off.
What's the legal ground like?
I could step in.
Oh.
I can prove myself against these two half-wits. But give me the chance.
Give him the chance. Go on.
Mark, I really appreciate you being the legal representative of the Anti-Fun Police. You've done a great job at being the legal representative. But if you remember, Filthy Club beat us as a tag team. So they've already won against me and you. So why should I have you as my tag partner? They were a lucha tag team wearing masks, okay? Completely different. Let me prove myself against them tonight, the real Filthy Club. I can do this. Okay, no, you're right. I'll give you a shot. We can beat them. Me and you. Okay. And their opponents, the team of Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith, the Filthy Club!
An interesting point that Mark Lloyd made just moments ago when he said that they actually haven't faced off against the Filthy Club. I have to agree with that. The Filthy Club were dressed up in costumes and masks. The Anti-Fun Police didn't know they were fighting the Filthy Club. Maybe Mark Lloyd, I can't believe I'm saying this, maybe he has a point. Maybe he has a point. They've had time to prepare now, you know.
Just because they are wearing masks doesn't mean they weren't the Filthy Club.
Whichever way you want to slice it, though. The time for the legal way is over. The time for the mind games is over. It is the Anti-Fun Police against the team they banned and undisputed in December. What is going to prevail? Fun or anti-fun?
There's no room for fun in wrestling, especially not when it's snowing outside. I hate the snow, I always fall over the stuff.
The bell hadn't gone there, Dean. The bell has not gone in this contest yet. And the megaphone just got used as a weapon on Rob Sharpe, who viewers who have actually seen This Is IPW, if you haven't, check it out after this. But those of us who watched This Is IPW will know that Rob Sharpe has poor ribs, and that crack to the back from Mark Lloyd is not going to help those ribs. Rob Sharpe is probably having problems breathing anyway because he was just 11 days ago. I don't think it would have healed completely in that time.
Well, that's the thing with rib injuries. You can't plaster them, you can't tape them up. You just have to get over them, and it only hurts every single time you breathe. And you can certainly see that Sharpe is feeling that already.
Straight after the ribs by Damien Dunn, targeting it early.
And why shouldn't they? What a great move, what a great strategy.
In a normal tag team contest, Dean, when the tag team partner is looking to make the tag, there's normally, I'd say, like a finite amount of time before they've been worn down to the point where they can't quite get the tag. I think Rob Sharpe is going to have to get a tag pretty soon here. Yes. He's already damaged. He's walking into this match not at 100%. I don't think he's going to last much longer.
He was damaged goods before the bell even rang, but then that means that Jack Sexsmith has pretty much got to wrestle the match himself if Sharpe can get to the tag rope and bring Sexsmith in. And of course the winners list become the number one contenders to the tag team titles.
Yes, currently held of course by the Collective. We'll see the Collective Later on in this broadcast, then, that's not all we're going to see. Of course, our main event coming your way is 25 years of Doug Williams. And as you've already specified, Dean, it's also 25 years of Christopher Daniels. That is a match, well, let's say 50 years in the making, shall we?
And when you throw in the referee, Steve Linsky and myself, that's 100 years.
It's a century. That main event with Doug Williams and Christopher Daniels coming your way. We also will be joining you, or maybe you'll be joining us hopefully, in 2 days' time when we're in Manchester for Tuesday Night Graps. That will be shown on the IWN at some point.
Fall away slam from Sharpe, and you can really see him feeling those ribs. But a big move like that gives him a window of opportunity to make the tag, and he does, and in comes Jack Sexsmith. The hardest man in Ugg boots. Oh my God, did you hear that chop?
We said that Rob Sharpe wouldn't last long. He doesn't have to worry about that right now, Dean, because he made that tag. Go for the pull neck breaker.
Uh-oh. Oh! And Jack Sexsmith taking on both members of the Anti-Fun Police by himself.
Double your pleasure, double your fun.
Oh! Oh! My God, did you see that?
Home run! No! Home run of a move from the Filthy Club. For the Chief Deputy at the last split second.
Oh, and a super kick to the ribs by Dunn. And a super kick to match from Sexsmith. Backcracker from how the hell did Lloyd get back in the ring? Oh!
Spear from Dunn. He's signaling Lloyd to go for the cover. He's got the leg hooked. Jack Sexsmith kicked out. Referee Tom Scarborough is assuring Mark Lloyd it was 2.
I wouldn't trust Scarborough as far as I can throw him.
That is a miscommunication and a half from the Anti-Fun Police, and Mark Lloyd, who volunteered his services, has just got wiped out by the Chief Deputy.
And this crowd declaring that was fun. They've got no heart at all, these people of London's soulless place.
I thought it was pretty fun, I have to say. They've been trying to shut down the Filthy Club for the last 3 months. Let's go for the Sharpe ending. No, he's not. He had me fooled. I think they're going for the BDSM here, Dean.
Oh, man. No one surely is getting up from that.
That could be done and done. And it is.
Here are your winners, the Filthy Club.
Rob Sharpe's ribs held out long enough to assist Jack Sexsmith in drilling the Chief Deputy into the canvas. And it is the Filthy Club who prevail at Clapham Calling. Because that is the music of your current tag team champions. Well, this is going to be interesting, Dean. They've got no one to face.
Well, the weather has played havoc with our lineup tonight, and so does this mean that we have no opponents? Are they just here for a chinwag with the crowd?
I mean, one would presume, without knowing too much further, Dean, that they're going to presumably just announce the winners of the contest. And Paranoia's not here to face them. They have no opponents. A bit like what we saw with Mark Haskins earlier on in the broadcast.
You look lively, ain't you? For any of you cretins who don't know who we are, this...
He asked for that.
Yeah, cute. This beautiful creature here, this handsome fella, this is Lewis Howley. Legit model, actual published model. So, show some respect, yeah? And this slick bastard right here, this is Sammy Smooth. I mean, he's not a model, but he's still fucking beautiful, isn't he?
Hi guys. You all look shit.
As Dean pointed out, turns out the Birdman couldn't fly. So Cara Noir ain't going to be here tonight. Now, I can't fathom for 1 minute why they were going to give him a tag team title shot anyway. He ain't got no tag team partner, has he? So we've decided to take it upon ourselves. We're going to have a night off. We're just going to chill out. We're going to sit back and we're going to have a night off.
Fair enough.
Not for the first time here at Clapham Calling has that music hit, Dean. And that can only mean one thing. The champions are about to be greeted by the #1 contenders.
The Filthy Club, Jack Sexsmith and Filthy Rob Sharpe.
All right, that's enough of that crap. Turn it off.
It's been turned off.
Yeah. Come on, give him a round of applause. Yeah. When you're done.
The Filthy Club look like they're squaring up for a fight here, Dean. Still in their wrestling gear.
I don't know what you lads are here for, and to be fair, it don't look like you're here to wrestle, does it? But like, it don't matter, because as you've just heard me say, there ain't going to be no tag team title match today. Alright? Cara Noir, that turkey can fly, so we're taking the night off. We told you, we're taking the night off. Alright, we've decided.
Champions prerogative, they've defended within the last 90 days.
We just won a #1 contenders match, mate. So I think we'll cash in that shot right now.
Can they do that, Dean?
I don't know what's wrong with your hearing, it might be clogged up with something, I don't know what. But the fact of the matter is, you ain't getting a title shot. I've just told you, we're taking the night off. You ain't getting a title shot. So you might as well pack up your toys or whatever else you got with you and
Actually, John S., you can take the night off, but I'm feeling awfully proud. I'm feeling we'll have a little scrap. Let's have a little tear up, boys. Who wants to see it, brother?
Well, this falls right into the collective's advantage. They're fresh, and the Filthy Club have wrestled already, and Rob Sharpe's ribs are screwed up. So, to me, the advantage is well and truly in the collective's court. This is not a good move for the Filthy Club.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now sanctioned. The collective versus the Filthy Club for the Tag Team Championship.
I have to agree with you, Dean. I think the Filthy Club are fighting a bit of an uphill battle here. They've already gone through that war earlier on to actually get to be number 10 against the Anti-Fun Police. But here we go.
They should have just, got back to the dressing room, got changed, gone home. Because, yes, they've got the element of surprise in their advantage, but they wrestled a tough match against the Anti-Fun Police. If they'd won in a minute, I could understand, but they had a tough back and forth match. Sharpe's ribs got attacked.
We're saying about the element of surprise, though, but to be fair, the collective did at least know they were going to have a match. So they've at least prepared in some way for Cara Noir. But I think the key thing there is obviously they didn't know Cara Noir actually had a partner. Go for the pill neck breaker.
There's a lot of difference stylistically between Jack Sexsmith and Rob Sharpe and Cara Noir and whoever he was going to have as his partner.
Oh, absolutely. I would take nothing away from the idea that it's a different type of preparation, but the collective at least had some inkling they were going to have a fight here. Whereas the Filthy Club surely did not anticipate they were going to have 2 matches this evening.
No, they did not. TK Cooper didn't anticipate having a match. But you know what? The weather's played havoc with things, and IPW, to their absolute credit, have put a show on that is just as top quality as we were expecting. And we have got ourselves a tag match. And there you look, that knee to the ribs. And look at Sharpe's face. And that is exactly why they have not thought this through. And they should not have done this stunt. That's what it is. It's a stunt. Try to pander to these fans. Like I said, you get paid the same if they like you or they boo you. You get paid more if you're champion.
And you don't admire the courage to know that you're hurt, to know that you've gone through that war, and to think, no, we're going to take the opportunity. Carpe diem, seize the day. They're seizing the day. You have to admire that spirit to think, no, we're going to go for it.
There are better days to seize than today if you're the Filthy Club.
Maybe the Filthy Club just feel lucky. The Anti-Fun Police have been trying to get rid of... the Anti-Fun Police trying to get rid of the Filthy Club for months and months and months, and they finally got the job done, the Filthy Club. They finally have put the Anti-Fun Police behind them, and maybe they're thinking, do you know what, we feel lucky now. We're on a high. We've had a big win. We've survived with Rob's bad ribs. Maybe we can go on and take the titles.
Yeah, we've had a big win. Let's go out. Let's celebrate. Let's prepare ourselves for a title match. We've got the Super Show at Rochester coming up on the 29th of April. They could have challenged for that one. They've got 6 weeks preparation time. But no, they've given themselves, an hour's preparation time? Having already fought a match? And the trouble is, when the collective win, and I use that word advisedly, when the collective win, because they're going to. Great move there from James Castle, taking Jack Sexsmith out of play. When the collective win, that means Filthy Club are going to have to earn another title shot.
I would agree. It's smart on the part of the collective to actually accept the contest. I think maybe Sammy Smooth have pulled off a coup there, because that could be a great situation for them. But I think the Filthy Club, I think they've just decided they've had enough of waiting around. They've been trying to fight to even stay in IPW the last few events that we've had. Why not go for the titles? It's an opportunity. We're all about opportunities here in IPW. That's what the new IPW is all about, and they have an opportunity. There were no opponents for the collective, and they're thinking, let's go for it. And here they are. They're in an IPW World Tag Team title match. Anything can happen.
Look, yeah, I see what you're saying, that if they win, it will be the cherry on the icing of their rainbow cake.
Yeah.
But you know something? Sometimes dreams don't come true. This is the harsh reality of the situation. They have wrestled a match already, and there's 3 members of the opposition, as Mr. Castle has already shown.
Tom
And
Scarpa
there you see
the back of his head.
There you see the numerical advantage. So let's just see. They've got the numerical advantage. They've got the freshness advantage. And you're still clinging to this pipe dream slatter that the Collective are somehow going to lose their belt to the Filthy Club. And we're all going to have some lovely glittery celebration tonight. But I'm sorry, it's not going to happen, because look at the state of Rob Sharpe, slumped in the corner, as far away from his partner as it can be. And the harsh reality of the situation is now dawning on Rob Sharpe.
In all fairness, Dean, I never said at any point that the Collective were going to lose their titles here. All I was saying is you have to admire the courage of the Filthy Club to go for the opportunity they have here. That's what I'm saying. You know, yeah, the Collective are great and everything, and then they're going to go for their moment here to get rid of the Filthy Club from the tag team rankings, as it were. But the Filthy Club are trying their hardest. And that's what happens when you try hard. And Rob Sharpe needs to make the tag, and he needs to make it now.
I don't disagree with you. I admire the courage of the Filthy Club, but I shake my head at the rash stupidity of the Filthy Club.
But right now, Jack Sexsmith is slapping 10 shades out of the tag team champions.
Double sliced bread by Sexsmith.
I'm telling you now, Dean, it's on here at the moment. The Filthy Club on the ascendancy here in Clapham. They've got a chance here.
Oh, man. That just took out Rob Sharpe big time. Oh, beautiful. Rob Sharpe down for the count, and Jack Sexsmith left all on his own at the mercy of the tag team champions.
It's been a very game effort from the Filthy Club.
Hatch, get ready to announce still the IPW tag team champions.
No, wait, hold the phone. Hold the phone, disconnect the call, because Rob Sharpe had just enough energy to save Sexsmith on that occasion.
Oh,
so
man!
they became #1 contenders, Dean!
Smooth
they
down.
got him in! No! And James Castle just laid out Tom Scarborough! Come on, are you kidding me?
He laid out Scarborough.
Reprehensible from the third man, the free bird in the equation. Sexsmith is prone. Title belt off the skull. The Collective have been screwing people out of tag team title reigns. Left, right and centre. Sorry, single title reigns, left, right and centre. And they're trying to screw the Filthy Club here in Clapham.
Yeah, but we got no ref. He just punched him in the face. Here comes Linsky.
Oh, Jack Sexsmith! Steve Linsky got her as fast as he could, but it wasn't enough. How is Sexsmith conscious, let alone still in this contest? I will never know.
Look at Castle running.
Wait a minute!
Hang on a minute!
It's Sid Scala!
Where the hell did Scala come from? What's he doing here?
Nobody wants to get their hands on the Collective more than the savvy one.
Oh, and immediately Lewis Howley is distracted. Turn around, Lewis.
Roll up! Roll up! Roll up! They got him! They got him! I don't believe it!
Here are your winners and new IPW Tag Team Champions, Jack Sexsmith, Rob Sharpe, the Filthy Club!
The Collective were the longest reigning champions here in IPW. No one had held their belts at the time for longer. But the domination is over. And the party, Dean, I'm telling you, it's going to be a wild night here in Clapham.
It took Sid Scala interfering, though, to make it happen and even those numbers up.
It was an equalising of the odds. James Castle had cost the Filthy Club this match already on one occasion, and they are rightfully the champions here in IPW.
Set for 1 fall. 1 fall. Ladies
imagine the anti-fun police, it doesn't take long for them to turn up. The Milton Keynes. Mark Lloyd said he had proof. I'll tell you what, the only proof I've seen, Dean, is he came out with a briefcase. That was it. A briefcase, that was all.
Accompanied to the ring by Mark Lloyd, Los Federales Santos Jr., Chief Deputy Dunn, the Anti-Fun Police.
Say whether they're actually right to say they have that claim, Dean. I've got to be honest. And also, they not only lost against the Filthy Club, the champions at Clapham, they then lost them a few days later in Manchester. So they've lost to the tag team champions recently as well. Shenanigans from Mark Lloyd, I dare say. That's what's got them in this contest.
Let's get savvy when you're down on your luck.
Your second team, firstly, Sammy Sid Scala!
And here comes a man who has been battling the collective for the best part of a year. His life has been made hell by them. They've whipped 7 shades of you-know-what out of his back on numerous occasions. And then his interference cost them the belts.
Yes. Well, no, I won't disagree with that, but James Castle shouldn't have been at ringside anyway, Dean.
So this is retribution. They're going to beat the snot out of him.
But unlike all those other times, Sid at least has a tag team partner. That's something to bear in mind. Sid's not on his own, but not today.
This is the weirdest pairing I've ever seen.
It is pretty odd.
The Black Swan and the Market Trader.
It worked in Milton Keynes. They teamed the champions to victory. They looked very efficient in that match, Dean.
I think Black Swan Scarlet though, some knockoff party, you'd probably say.
And his tag team partner, Cara Noir.
Out of all of the people in this contest, all 8 men, Cara Noir is the man who has come closest, surely, to holding IPW World Glory. And he's also a former Zedge Force champion. They were supposed to have a championship match at Clapham Calling Day. It was never supposed to be the Filthy Club. It was supposed to be Cara Noir. It was supposed to be Sid Scala. But unfortunately, Cara Noir blindsided, as he has been time and time again by the collective.
Trying to attack our cameraman.
to finish with, that drama of the scene. Either that or the collective were just impatient.
Mind games, Slatter, more mind games. Don't let Noir have his big flourish at the entrance.
And the collective don't quite do what they normally do at the end of their entrance. The Filthy Club have decided it's fair game here in Rochester.
And your final team, they are your IPW Tag Team Champions, Jack Sexsmith, Rob Sharpe, the Filthy Club.
The team that holds the gold at the end of the rainbow, the Filthy Club.
The Filthy Club, of course, have been champions since Clapham Coring, where they beat the Anti-Fun Police and they were battered and they were bruised, but somehow overcame the collective to become your IPW Tag Team Champions.
But you know what? They've only got a 25% chance of winning this because there's 3 other teams, not 1 other team.
That is true. Champions advantage sort of goes out of the window in this one.
Yep.
If they decide to hightail it or try and get disqualified, it's not going to work.
So we're just trying to work out who's going to start this, but they're all going to start this.
You wouldn't want to be Steve Linsky in this one, trying to contain all, but there are so many people, so many bodies at ringside.
So here we go, we've got Cara Noir and James Castle. Savvy Sid Scala's paired off with Damien Dunn, Chief Deputy Dunn.
Sid Scala's got the whip. Who's he going after? He's whipping anything that moves. The man from Peckham is on a whipping spree.
Now what's interesting here is that 2 of the teams have got a 3rd man in their corner. I wonder if this would be a factor.
Well, this is no disqualification, presumably here, Dean. Steve Linsky's clean, letting it go.
Yep, 4-way matches and no DQ all the time. That's the rules. We're going to try and follow this as best we can.
Another whip being used as a weapon. Chief Deputy Dunn trying to choke out Savvy Sid.
In the ring now, we got Rob Sharpe and James Castle.
The Anarchist goes for the ride. James Castle, the only man in the ring at the moment. Well, I said the only man in the ring, the only man standing.
Cara Noir out for the count at the moment.
Came out of nowhere. James Castle doesn't know how he felt there.
No, I'm wondering that myself.
He didn't put him there. Uh-oh, that was a mistake by Castle. Possum played by Cara Noir.
Oh, he's now in a bad position. Oh, yeah.
James Castle's been there before.
We've got the tag belts here out down on our commentary table, and the Filthy Club have spray painted the belts.
Oh, speaking of being covered,
the Filthy Club have spray painted the belts with pink glitter.
they have, yeah. Welcome to the new age. No fun, but will there be titles in the anti-fun police's locker come the end of the evening here in Rochester?
Oh, Enzagiri sends Karanor out the ring. Here comes Sid Scala.
Seems to be done trying to freeze one too many people, and now he's found himself. What is Savvy Sid doing?
He's tied him up in knots, that's what he's done.
The Chief Deputy is banged to rights. Caption competition. The Savvy Sid Scala.
This is not fair, this is not fun. This is not fun at all
within
for
the
Chief Deputy Dunn.
Within the rules. Working on the same pace. They've had a few problems recently, Dean. They seem to have overcome that, seem to be united once more.
Well, any group is going to have the odd problem here or there. But, you know, there's no need for speculation.
The speculation for now, just call what I see, Dean. I'm not saying there's any problems now. I'm saying I've seen problems in the past. I'm saying it looks like at the moment the collectors are on the same page.
Here's a mismatch.
Whoa!
Whoa!
The world's biggest luchador. He's not even supposed to be in the ring. Oh, look out, Jack. Look out, Jack. Oh, no. Well, the only fun police have tried to get rid of the Filthy Club for a long time.
The biggest twerk in Mexico there.
Oh! Yeah, I don't.
Sexsmith kind of likes it.
That didn't have the desired effect. He's got the gun out. His gun is bigger than his. Steve Linsky doesn't want to get involved.
Look at Linsky's face.
Oh, and the collective has stopped that shootout.
Well, that was threatening to be fun, so it's a blessing in disguise for Los Federales Santos Jr.
A familiar position, a familiar thing to see in the ring. It's the collective and Sid Scala. Look, amazingly, Sid Scala jumps right over the top. I was going to say, amazing. Sid Scala seems to be getting the better of the collective, and he's certainly carried on that trend.
Oh, here comes Dunn. And when you've got a situation like this where one fall will end it, then you've got to go high risk.
Chief Deputy, he fought against the flying. He didn't want to give the crowd the benefit.
High risk is fun, clearly.
Oh, goodness me! The IPW Tag Team Champions will not be outdone. James Castle trying to regroup the collective. Why are the crowd moving?
Hold on. Look in the ring. Look in the ring.
Oh,
The big
you don't
guy.
think?
No, there's no way.
There's no reinforcements. Oh my God Almighty! Los Federales! Destruction!
My God! The world's largest topiary! How the hell did he just do that?
More importantly, how is that not fun? Are you kidding me? He's a
tell
traitor!
you something,
He's a
Slasher.
traitor to the
You
cause!
stand there and have Los Federales Santos Jr. land on you,
No,
and I'll
thank
ask you if that's fun.
No, thank you
will
very
say
much.
no, it's not.
No, thank you very much. Los Federales Jr. took out everybody. It's only him and Sid in the ring.
Oh, spin kick! He was taught that move by his father, Los Federales Santos Sr.
Just heard word in my ear that Los Federales Jr. is supposed to be in this contest. It's Mark Lloyd who's not in this contest, so correct that one from earlier on. It's actually Los Federales is one of the legal participants. So he looks like he could actually have leveled the playing field for all of the teams here.
Oh! My understanding was always that it was, big time clothesline from Smith. My understanding was always Santos and Dunn. I know the caption said differently, but you know, the guy doing the captions was probably too busy eating birthday cake or something. Happy birthday to our producer, Mark Sharpe.
What an egg breaker by Cara Noir. Sammy Smooth may be out like a light bulb there.
But look, this is what I'm saying about this kind of match. The moment you hear the big move on someone, you've got another guy. What's up here?
Get the eggs!
The what?
Oh no.
Eggs?
By Milton Keynes. If you've seen any Milton Keynes shows, you'll know that Cara Noir doubles as the Dairy Queen because he's got eggs and plenty of them.
Our world champion is a vegan. This is offensive to him.
Well, if that's the case, Dean, it may be about time to avert his eyes and go back to his book.
He can't. He'll have to wrestle on an egg-stained canvas for the world title match. This is an outrage.
He's not going to get a chance. No, he's going to try to put it in. No! Why would anybody do that? Sammy Smooth! The lights are turning red, young man!
This cannot be legal!
No! 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 Come on! Oh, the former IBW Tag Team Champion, All England Champion's got plenty of egg! Oh, it's spitting everywhere here in Rochester! Eggy, eggy, eggy! Goodness me!
Sexsmith's on top!
Oh, he takes out Cara Noir! Sid moved out of the way! Neckbreaker by Scala!
But look again, as soon as you hit a big move on one person, someone else from another team comes in and backcracker, but smooths in. Oh, excellent move from Smooth there.
Uh-oh. Oh, one arm! One arm for the biggest luchador going!
La Granada!
No! No! No way! Oh my goodness me! Rob Sharpe with the strength of 3 men there. Butterfly suplex rather onto Los Federales Santos Jr. And the collective may be zeroing in here, Dean. They're on the verge. What a move by the Anarchist, taking down both men.
A double stomp.
Quadruple stomp. Let's go. Quad stomp, double.
Double stomp square.
There's so much going on. There's eggs everywhere. Eggs, flying giant luchadors. It's like a nightmare, but a good one.
Oh!
What the hell? What the hell? Was that a miscue?
No, that was no way it was on a miscue. No, definitely not. If we can have a look at Sammy Smooth, That was not a miscue. There you look at him. Sitting in the front row, that was not a miscue.
And James Carson's been taken out by the Filthy Club and they've retained!
Here are your winners and still IPW Tag Team Champions, the Filthy Club!
Well, the Filthy Club have won this contest, team. They are still IPW Tag Team Champions. But I have a feeling that a much bigger story is brewing around ringside right now. There you see the champs.
And you know that's good news for the champions, because if the collective have clearly imploded, and that means one threat to the tag titles has eliminated itself from the picture.
At this time, I would like to bring to the ring the IPW Tag Team Champions, the Filthy Club!
To live at Unit 9, the IPW World Tag Team Champions have made their way to the ring on an event where you're going to see Johnny Storm and Jay Garner fight in a loser leaves IPW match, and it's going to be Haskins and Havoc taking on Rob Lynch and Doug Williams. Without further ado, let's stick what is going on in the ring. This is IPW, and these are your Tag Team Champions.
So, Jack Sexsmith, Rob Sharpe, you've certainly been fighting champions since you won the Tag Team Championships at Clapham Calling. Faced many challenges, including last time we were here where you were beaten down by the Thrillers. What I'm interested in is how you feel about the tag team competition here in IPW at the moment, and specifically the people after those belts.
Bring them fucking on. Fundamentally, these belts don't mean a lot without defences, which is why, Bill, I'm a little bit gutted that we're not scheduled to compete tonight.
Not popular here. Not popular at all.
What is that all about, man?
You're right. You aren't defending tonight, okay? But IPW is a land of opportunity. And in fact, Anniversary 14, we are holding an international Super 8 tournament. Now, I don't know about if you guys believe it too, but I feel like I'm looking at two potential IPW future world champions in the ring.
Strong statement by owner Billy Wood.
So, with that being said, and how I see you guys, and I look at you as money, okay? Absolute money. So, with this being said, and that International Super 8 tournament coming up, and the winner of that tournament going to Undisputed at the end of the year to face whoever is the world champion, I've decided... Maybe, you never know. I have decided that at Fight for Your Right, Jack Sexsmith, Rob Sharpe, you will face each other, and the winner will enter International Super 8. Guys, you've been fantastic IPW Tag Team Champions, fantastic, and you will continue to be. However, at Fight for Your Right, I want to wish you both the best of luck, and whoever wins, congratulations.
Wow, what a goat kick there by Billy Wood to the heart of the Filthy Club.
Good luck.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard the match announced, but please give it up for the Filthy Club!
Well, the Filthy Club, well, they don't look as joyful, as fun as usual. It looks quite serious for the tag champions. Nice to see them embrace, but there are high stakes indeed.
I hope they put their team aside for one night and just pummel each other. It'd be great to watch, wouldn't it?
It's going to be difficult. They've been inseparable since they formed the Filthy Club all those months ago, since they become tag team champions. Everywhere Sexsmith goes, Sharpe goes. They have been inseparable. So this is going to be a hell of a moment. There's a lot on the line.
All joking aside, there's a lot of mutual respect there.
He is also a member of the Filthy Club and an IPW Tag Team Champion, Rob Sharpe!
Rob Sharpe, of course, he has already tasted gold in IPW to singles competitor. He's a former Z-Force champion. Won a hell of a gauntlet about a year ago to actually win that. So he's got singles pedigree.
Yeah, and this is obviously Sexsmith's first title in IPW. And they have been a great unit. They have batted back every opponent so far. But tonight, it's not about tag match, it's about individual goals. Who can get themselves into the International Super 8?
It's something you've brought up on many occasions, Dean. It is a hell of a point. To be a great tag team wrestler, you have to be a good singles competitor first.
Yep, because you never know if your partner's going to be out of commission and you need to fight the whole match yourself.
And that is what makes situations like this so unique. It's not just a tag team fighting each other, this is tag team champions fighting each other.
And looking at Jack Sexsmith, he looks a little bit uncomfortable with this. He looks like he's kind of reluctant. Look at him. But
Brian Snyder calls the bell. And this International Super 8 qualifier is officially underway. It is Sharpe and Sexsmith, your tag team champions.
oh, hang on, he wants the microphone.
Huh?
You're like my favourite thing. But this is for Super 8. This is for one of the biggest tournaments in Brit Race. I love being here at IPW. I love being in Filthy Club, but more than anything, man, I love you. Like honestly, in this ring, you've looked after me, you've protected me. Outside this ring, we've been family, man. You've been family. So whoever the better man is, I feel the same.
I don't want to see them punching each other in the face, not all this hugging business.
Well, they're tag team champions, Dean. This is to be expected, isn't it? It's not exactly like they wouldn't be on the same page. It's a good show of respect. They do love each other. They've been there for each other. They've had each other's backs. Oh! No! Are you kidding me? No!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Sexsmith wins! Sexsmith wins! Sexsmith wins!
Here is your winner, Jack Sexsmith!
Oh my God!
What the hell was that, Dean Ass? What the hell was that?
Oh my God! What have we seen? What have we just seen?
He said he loved him. Kicked him in the, let's be honest, kicked him in the privates and stole it.
That's one of the greatest things I've ever seen in IPW.
Well, I'm not sure who got what they wanted there, Dean. Usually want them to beat each other up, and Rob Sharpe is quite rightly incensed. He feels he's going after him, Dean.
Oh my God!
Rob Sharpe storming to the back here in Rochester,
and they're still the
tag champions. Yeah, that's right. They're still champions. That wasn't a time match. They're still champions. The IPW tag team champions have just imploded right in front of us, thanks to Jack Sexsmith.
That's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. I mean, when I said I wanted to see him punch him in the face, I was kind of joking. I didn't expect that to happen.
You're expecting a brawl, maybe to put it on the line, but no, he blows him and runs over. I can't believe it.
Oh man!
Well, Jack Sexsmith is now in the Super 8, and that's going to be in September. So
they're still the tag team champions. How are they meant to defend the belts? He's just kicked him in the balls.
Well, he's done that, but he has booked himself in a place to become a future world champion. He's in Super 8, which is in September here in Rochester.
Thank you. Thank you for that, guys. Some of you may have been in Rochester. I had to go one-on-one with my tag partner for a shot at the Super 8. We were supposed to find out who the better man was, and I denied us that because when Rob turned his back on me, I kicked him in the dick and rolled him up for free. It wasn't cool. I haven't brought myself to look at myself in the mirror or anything like that yet. I've been ducking his texts, I've been ducking his tweets. But Rob, I know you're back there, man, so let's do this face to face then.
Well, to be fair from Jack Sexsmith there, that actually did seem quite sincere. It was a pretty heinous thing he did at IPW Fight Right. Me and Dean Ayas were beside ourselves. We were hoping for maybe a hard-hitting contest between the tag team champions. Instead, what we got was exactly what Jack Sexsmith just said. It was a low blow, it was a roll-up, and Rob Sharpe, it's not fair to say necessarily he was screwed out of his opportunity to be an International Super 8, but he kind of was. It was a very clever game plan by Jack Sexsmith. Where that puts IPW Tag Team Champions, well, that remains to be seen. Hopefully we get some clarity here and now.
You can hear them, man. They don't want this to end. I am so sorry, man. Like, I know you wanted Super 8. I know you wanted it so much, and you should be able to turn your back on someone you trust. I did. I fucked up big time. I conned a friend, a brother, and I fucking love this company. I love defending them belts with you, man. I love being in Filthy Club. This chair isn't for my protection. This chair is so that you can get your own back.
Wow.
Right. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to close my eyes, and then you can do what you need to get this out of your system, man, because I have to have it back.
Wow. Well, that is quite something from one half of the tag champions. And Rob Sharpe picks the chair up straight away. There's a lot of aggression surely coursing through his veins. Off that low blow. Oh! Well, Rob Sharpe neglected to use the chair. Thought for a second he was going to take out the back of Sexsmith's head. But no, wait a minute. We are being joined by the anti-fun police. Los Federados Super Santos Jr. and the Chief Deputy himself.
Well, isn't this a shame, man? Filthy Club, you can't coexist. You're not a real team anymore. Come on, what happened in Rochester, Sharpe? Huh? Well, Rob's dick wasn't having any fun when Jack Sexsmith kicked him in it either, was it?
Unfortunately, that's a fair point.
So you know what? It doesn't matter. You can't coexist, so tonight we will be confiscating those god-awful, ugly pink belts. The only thing more ugly than those tag belts is your relationship right now. But in fact, why not wait? Santos, get the belts now.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, we are scheduled to have an IPW Tag Team Championship match, but that's not until later in the broadcast. And Don has said it in Santos, so that may be a mistake, as Sexsmith and Sharpe are working together as Tag Team Champions do.
Right, fine. Okay, so you can coexist, fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you can coexist, because tonight we will become first-time IPW Tag Team Champions, and you two will be done now.
Strong words from the Chief Deputy of the Anti-Fun Police, vowing that the Filthy Club will be done. It is one of your co-main events, ladies and gentlemen. It's for the IPW Tag Team Championships. The Fractured Filthy Club going up against the Anti-Fun Police. The belts are on the line. Well, Sharpe and Sexsmith just, they're watching each other's backs at the moment. There's a lot of tension from what happened at Fight for Your Right. They're going to have to coexist if they want to keep the championships. The Anti-Fun Police are coming for those belts, and they do not do fun.
It's set for 1 fall, and it's for the IPW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, Los Federales Santos Jr. and Chief Deputy Dunn, the Anti-Fun Police.
Myself and the Twisted Genius Dean Ayas, even. Thank you. Oh, what an evening we've had. It's been such an exhausting evening, ladies and gentlemen. I can barely contain myself. Myself and the Twisted Genius Dean Ayas were in Clapham, where the Anti-Fun Police were beaten by the Filthy Club for the Filthy Club to become #1 contenders, which led to their rise of becoming the champions. So there is a sort of fitting irony that they now finally get their championship opportunity against the Filthy Club, who, let's be honest, have been slightly fractured. Finally on the same page at the beginning of the broadcast, but lots of lingering questions remain. How on the same page are your tag team champions?
The team of Rob Sharpe and Jack Sexsmith, the Filthy Club.
So many parallels run into your co-main event here, ladies and gentlemen. It really is the Anti-Fun Police that created the Filthy Club in some way. They targeted Rob Sharpe at the tail end of 2017. They were trying to make his life hell. Jack Sexsmith came to the aid of Rob Sharpe. The Filthy Club was formed on the basis of the Anti-Fun Police to try to get rid of Rob Sharpe. They then failed miserably to get rid of the Filthy Club from IPW, so much so that they became the tag team champions in spite of it. The Anti-Fun Police have had their fair share of defeats this year, and that is important, ladies and gentlemen, because look at this for a statistic. The Filthy Club, they really do have an extraordinary win rate this year. It's in the high 90s. How will Sexsmith's deception at Fight for Your Right affect things? They seem to be on the same page at the beginning of the broadcast, but there's going to be some lingering doubts. They're going to have to work hard to coexist, as they normally do, because it would have rocked them. Rob Sharpe had his opportunity taken away. He was low-blowed. He was embarrassed, more to the point, in front of a worldwide audience at Fight for Your Right. But that slight dissension, if they don't patch it up, it could let the Anti-Fun Police in. He needs to arrest him, but Rob Sharpe decides to smack him in the face instead. Oh, he's... Les Federalis goes back to the comfort of the Chief Deputy, who enters the ring. Of course, Chief Deputy Dunn almost put himself into the International Super 8. He failed to beat David Starr in the final of their 3 matches. And you have to wonder the fact that Sexsmith is in the Super 8, whether that's going to rile the Chief Deputy a little bit more than usual. He should be focusing on the Tag Team Championships, but that has to linger in the mind. He knows that one of his opponents is getting an opportunity, he didn't. Sharpe and Sexsmith have a little bit of fun here at the moment at the expense of the Anti-Fun Police. They seem to be gelling quite nicely once more. That's what best friends do, that's what tag team partners do. They ride the bad times along with the good. Tandem offense, as we have come to expect from the Filthy Club. Over the cover goes Sexsmith, 2 only. Did you referee for this contest, Johnny Fairplay? Los Federalis comes back in. He's not crying this time. He's going straight for Sexsmith's head. Wailing on the world's largest luchador. Oh, and done from behind. Referee's got to keep an eye on that. Spinning wheel kick. Goodness me, for Los Federalis, titles are on the line. Sexsmith just managing to roll the shoulder. That took the breath out of Unit 9. Probably not as much it took the breath out of Jack Sexsmith, though, to be fair. So the rollers avalanche splash. Tagging Dunn back in. Anti-Fun Police out going for the covers quicker and quicker. They really have done their homework on the Filthy Club, and they've decided the best plan of attack here is to see if they can isolate a member of the Filthy Club and get the early victory. Again, Filthy Club are known for their stamina in tag team competition. That's why they have such an extraordinary win-loss ratio here in IPW. Backbreaker, followed by the knee by Anti-Fun Police. A lot of weight there on top of Sexsmith. That will require even more of his energy to make sure he can kick out. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it will be a non-title match, but it will be the IPW World Champion Kip Sabian. His first match since becoming champion against the product David Starr, who was the first entrant into the Super 8. But in this match, the title is on the line. It's tag team title. It's Federalis cover. Only the 2. Rob Sharpe, of course, former Z-Force champion himself. He actually won that in a match not too dissimilar to tonight's gauntlet contest. So when we talk about stamina, we know that Rob Sharpe has it in spades, and we know Sexsmith has it in spades from his tag team matches with Sharpe as well. Anti-Fun Police, they're not as known for going the distance. They lost to CCK in Manchester at the last Tuesday Night Graps last month. Do catch that match if you can, by the way. Oh, what a DDT! Speaking of being caught, speaking of catching, the Chief Deputy caught the hell of a DDT. Sexsmith now. Got to try and make the tag to Sharpe. Oh, Dark to the wounds, largest luchador goes out. Sexsmith's in a good opportunity to make the tag to Sharpe now. Oh, but it's the Chief Deputy who grabs the leg and stops from happening. Knee strike on Sexsmith. Variation of sliced bread. And now Jack Sexsmith, he can feel the tag team title slipping. He needs to get Rob Sharpe in there, the fresher of the 2 by far. Fingertips, fingertips. And he gets Rob Sharpe, and Rob Sharpe is in. And the Filthy Club are back in business in your IPW Tag Team title match. Forearm smash by Sharpe, going for that T-bone. What athleticism, what power from the Tag Team champion Sharpe. Oh. Crumbles Los Federalis on the way down. Oh no! Jack Sexsmith just low-blown Rob Sharpe! Goodness gracious me! High velocity kick by Sexsmith! Right to the balls and the heart of the Filthy Club! Well, this is not for the International Super 8, this is for the tag team titles! What the hell was that about? Sexsmith with the damnedest kick to the balls I have seen in a long time! Rob Sharpe is in disbelief, he has absolutely no idea what is going on! And the anti-fun police! It's 2-on-1! Assisted code breaker! Lost Federer's over! Titles are on the line! Oh my god! Oh my god! I do not believe this!
Here are your winners and new IPW Tag Team Champions, the Anti-Fun Police!
The Anti-Fun Police are your new IPW Tag Team Champions! Bizarre as always, here at IPW, there is a much bigger story at play. Jack Sexsmith follows up what I consider to be a sort of innocent low blow fight, if you're right, with a blatant act of disrespect on the tag team champion, Rob Sharpe. Well, we've got new tag team champions. And Jack Sexsmith is in the ring of a chair and just smacked it over Rob Sharpe's back. What the hell is in this in AW? There was absolutely no call for what is going on here. No! Right on the head! He broke the damn chair through Rob Sharpe's head. Oh my God! Jack Sexsmith, what in God's name is this about? I'm no expert at things like this, ladies and gentlemen, but I would argue quite rashly that we have just seen the disintegration of the former tag team champions before our eyes. Rob Sharpe is being knocked out cold. Sexsmith smacked him on the back with a chair, did it twice and then cracked it. He just broke the chair, just disintegrated into pieces. Well, they're checking over Rob Sharpe. Can someone please make sure that none of those bits are actually stuck in his skull? Two distinctly different but important stories brewing here in IPW, new tag team champions. But the bigger thing in play, I'd argue, Rob Sharpe has been completely screwed by Jack Sexsmith. Hasn't just cost him the tag team champions, it's cost him his tag team partner.
Making his way to the ring, your first competitor. He is your Z-Force champion, Jack Sexsmith!
The only reigning champion in the International Super 8 is one of the only two men left in the Super 8.
Hasten to add the X-Force title, the Z-Force title not on the line. However, theoretically, Sexsmith is 2 matches away from being a double champion.
And his opponent from the Wirral, this is Smash Mouth, Chris Ridgway!
And it's an interesting point you make, Dean, because Jack Sexsmith surely would have seen what Kip Sabian has done in recent times, what the Z-Force Championship did for Kip Sabian, how he is now world champion. Sexsmith, as you quite rightly say, is 1 win away from being in a world championship match and following the same path.
He's in no hurry to get in the ring because look at how wound up Ridgway is. Look at them bouncing up and down, using up all this nervous energy. Sexsmith is already going to be in a better condition. He's going to have more gas in the tank. And we've seen already today how using your opponent's emotion against them pays dividends.
Straight to the outside, though, goes Sexsmith. Well, so what would your game plan be if you were Sexsmith? Is this a case of stick and move? Take your time?
Yeah.
Ridgway's already been through 2 wars, let's be honest. Why doesn't Sexsmith just get in there, pick the bones?
This is to a finish. We're not going to have a time limit draw. We're going to have a winner here. So he's got all the time in the world. And, he is the fresher man by a long, long way. So this works in his favour. Ridgway turning his back saying to Sexsmith, come on, come get me. And immediately reverses.
This is confidence from Ridgway.
Yep.
He's sending a message early on here to Sexsmith saying, yeah, you might be the fresher of the two, but I'm the better wrestler. That's what it's saying. Goes to the armbreaker straight away. Sexsmith desperately flails his legs to get to the ropes, and he's out again, Dean. That this is not how I thought this was going to go. I thought Sexsmith should have, on paper, at this point, he should have walked it. Really, Ridgway went through 2 long walls. Sexsmith did not.
He's biding his time. He's got all the time in the world.
Is he biding his time, or is he scared of Ridgway? Because surely if he thinks he could just beat Ridgway, he'd be in there doing so. Surely the fact he's on the outside and this, it's not just strategy, he's keeping his distance.
He's winding him up. He's antagonising Ridgway until he loses his cool. The moment you lose your cool, you forget your game plan, and then you are prime, you're ripe for the pickings. That is what Sexsmith is doing, believe you me.
Just a quick shout out, because we did give the Twitter handle and people have actually replied.
You sound amazed.
I am slightly amazed.
We are one of the best. We are one of the.
It's the first time we've had it live.
We are one of the greatest wrestling promotions in this country.
Absolutely.
How many other promotions go 14 years, which is what we're celebrating tonight? Of course, we've got people responding to us on Twitter. What are the greats unwashed saying?
John says Moat Hall looks like quite a nice venue, if he's honest.
It is.
Yep, Tommy says, come on, Ricky, you know you love Ashley Dunn. I'm sure that's true. And we'll, as the tweets keep rolling in, we'll keep reading them out. Thank you very much. Hashtag IPW.
And now Ridgway in control, and the kicks start flying. This crowd getting behind Smash Mouth Chris Ridgway.
He's already twisted. Oh, goodness me. Every single body part being worked over by Ridgway. The ribs, the neck, the legs. All at the mercy of Smash Mouth.
Well, he probably saw how that move worked for Bobby Tyler and thought that's a good idea.
If Sexsmith, I tell you what, if Ridgway lands a few more of those kicks, the playing field is going to become levelled here, Dean. Sexsmith, this game plan seems to be all wrong. He's at the mercy of Ridgway here.
Well, he was keeping his distance before. Now Ridgway's caught up with him. It's a different story.
Oh! Now that, however, could be a different story altogether. If Ridgway, well, that is, wow. That is not good for Chris Ridgway. That is going to be hard to use that as a weapon. It's going to be hard to stand on it if he's hit that with the force it looked like he did. Only Chris Ridgway is going to know how bad that is. It didn't look very pleasant.
It's always a risk when you lean your opponent against the ring post, which is obviously, as we've said, the hardest part of the ring.
Yeah.
Because...
Actually, it was Ridgway that said that.
Yeah.
Which is the irony.
Because, if you connect, your opponent is leaning into a solid steel object with no give. The impact rings through your body up through that post. But if you miss, then you're in trouble, as we see.
It's a great risk. I mean, the question is, why would he take that risk? Is that to show what's on the line here?
Yes.
Or is it absent-mindedness? Because he must have realised the post was there, and there was a chance Sexsmith could have moved.
Of course he knew the post was there. It was a calculated risk, and he's trying to quite literally kick the life back into that leg by using it. Adrenaline is a wonderful painkiller. I mean, other painkillers are available.
Since that kick against that ring posting, the tide has turned back in the favour of Jack Sexsmith. I was saying, there's Ridgway, he's on the ascendancy, and bam, one mistake. That's all it takes. When you've been through wars, when you've been through a lot already, and the stamina is beginning to run out, it takes one mistake.
But what was I saying earlier? That Sexsmith was trying to wind up Ridgway, get him to forget his game plan and let emotions take control. That's what happened. That leg didn't look too bad at the moment.
No, I completely agree with you.
Second win.
I agree. He was slightly more pent-up frustration, and it was absent-mindedness. He went for the kick, really, because he's wanting to hit Sexsmith at that point. What a German, what a bridge by Ridgway! Oh, so close to becoming the winner of the Super 8. I should add as well, they get this fantastic trophy that is biased. It's not just the fact that they become #1 contender de facto for the IPW World Championship. They get this amazing FA Cup looking trophy.
Indeed, it looks just magnificent and enormous.
It's enormous. It's bigger than the FA Cup, I think.
Big times spike DDT.
Both legs, putting all the weight, pushing all of his own weight onto the shoulders of Ridgway.
I'll tell you something, not many people kick out of Jack Sexsmith's spike DDT, and business has picked up. This one is now getting intense. The mind games, the psychological warfare is over with. This is now a proper scrap.
Oh my goodness me! Sexsmith himself drilled him. This is surely a hitting two. No! Are you kidding me? Sexsmith came off the top with all of his weight, and then Ridgway, his neck, and his head crashed into the middle of the IPW logo.
I tell you something, great work from our camera guys, because you could see the eyes of Chris Ridgway. I swear he was knocked out for half a second. Look at his eyes, and he came back and kicked out, and that tells me about the instinct of Chris Ridgway.
He's going for the chair again. This can't be allowed to happen. Luckily the referee gets it again, but we see this right way for the low blow, and he's got it again. No, come on. Every round, are you kidding me? No, Ridgway, go! And you can hear from every person in this building that they know what that means. It's run out. The luck has run out for Jack Sexsmith.
Chris Ridgway has got balls of steel. That's what it means. Goodness me. Is this the turning point?
Well, now what's he going to do? That's how he becomes Z-Force champion. That's how he got into the Super 8. Oh, Ridgway's got him. He's got him.
Just needs to step over. He's still stepping over. He's stepping on Sexsmith's head.
Oh, referee gets wiped out. Well, now what?
He just propelled him. I don't think that was intentional. Sexsmith was just propelling it, trying to get out of that hold, and the momentum propelled Ridgway into our referee.
Ridgway wasn't paying attention. He was taking too long. Check over the ref team. Sorry.
We got no referee. How are we going to have a winner when we got no referee?
And they're still going. This is still the Super 8 final. He's got him. Ridgway's got him. And Sexsmith is done it. Sexsmith is done it. It's over.
It's not
There's
over.
No referee.
There's no referee.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Sexsmith has been beaten fair and square here.
Daft move from Ridgway. Why would you go for a finisher when you know there's no referee? Weaken your opponent, put him away for a bit, then revive the ref.
Oh, wait a minute.
Sexsmith's got a chair again.
Wait a minute. Ridgway hasn't seen. No, to the ribs. Come on. There's no referee to stop this. No, on the back of Ridgway. That again.
Oh, man.
He's wearing Ridgway in black and blue with that steel chair.
Absolutely, you can see the dents in that chair.
Ridgway is defenseless on the canvas here.
Look at the face of Sexsmith, though, because Ridgway keeps getting up.
Oh no, Ridgway. No, wait a minute! Wait just a minute! Sexsmith looks like he's seen a ghost! That's the filthy clutching! It's Rob Sharpe! Rob Sharpe! Blocks the chair shot! Rob Sharpe coming to the assistance of Chris Ridgway! Kick by Ridgway! Dragon suplex! Kick to the back of the head of Sexsmith. Sexsmith's in real trouble here.
The ref's getting back in.
That's how Ridgway got into the final. 1, 2, he got it in!
Well, hang on a minute. How on earth is that allowed to stand with the interference from Rob Sharpe?
Here is your winner, and the winner of the 2018 International Super 8 Tournament, Smash Mouth, Chris Ridgway!
What have you been telling me all along, Dean? It's all
champions, Jack Sexsmith from Sharpe, the Filthy Club!
The filthy gorgeous Rob Sharpe. The pansexual phenomenon Jack Sexsmith.
Looking at two potential IPW future world champions in the ring. Jack Sexsmith, Rob Sharpe, you will face each other and the winner will enter International Super 8.
Love you. In this ring, you've looked after me, you've protected me. Outside this ring, you're a family man. You're family man. So whoever the better man is.
Oh! No! Are you kidding me? No!
Oh my God! Oh my God! Sexsmith wins! Sexsmith wins! Sexsmith wins!
I am so sorry, man. Like, I know you wanted Super 8. I know you wanted it so much, and I conned a friend, a brother, and I fucking love this company. I love defending them belts with you, man. I love being in Filthy Club. This chair is so that you can get your own back.
You can't coexist. You're not a real team anymore. Come on, what happened in Rochester, Sharpe? You can't coexist, so tonight we will be confiscating those god-awful, ugly pink belts.
Oh no! Jack Sexsmith just low by Rob Sharpe! Right to the balls and the heart of the Filthy Club! Well, this is not for the International Super 8, this is for the tag team title! Carver, what is going on here? No! What the head? He broke the damn chair through Rob Sharpe's head! Oh my God! Jack Sexsmith, what in God's name is this about?
The first ever International Super 8 boils down to two men who've had very different paths to this occasion. On the one hand, Chris Ridgway has had two grueling matches. On the other hand...
No, my Sexsmith, no! Oh my God! Rob Sharpe coming to the assistance of Chris Ridgway! Dragon suplex!
On the 23rd of December in Maidstone, I go one-on-one with Rob Sharpe.
Not in a pillow fight, in a no-DQ match.
You, Billy Wood, above me, against Rob, didn't you?
Oh no, Jackie boy! Oh no! Ah, through the table goes Sexsmith!
See you on the 23rd.
Well, this is going to be intense.
The following is a no disqualification match.
Away from behind!
Yes!
Jack, what do you mean yes?
What?
What do you mean yes?
It's no DQ, you can do anything.
The bell hasn't rung.
It's no
You can't
DQ.
do it, you can't just assault him.
It's
The match
no-
hasn't, no DQ thing, the bell hasn't rung. This is not a match yet.
Well, someone ring the bell, let's get this match started. Great move from Sexsmith.
It's an assault. That's an assault. That's an assault, Dean. You just cheered for an assault. This is heinous, and this is exactly why we're having this match.
Well, I'll tell you what, you go and call the Kent police and I'll call this match.
No, there's a low blow.
What?
Oh, he bought protection. Sexsmith, you've done it one too many times. Oh, the realisation dawns for Sexsmith here.
And it's also notable that Sharpe has come.
He's coming street attire.
Jeans.
Yeah, this is street attire.
That tells you the mindset of Rob Sharpe.
He hasn't come here to wrestle. He's not coming here to put on wrist locks. He has not come here to put people in chin locks. He has come here to do serious damage to Sexsmith. Oh, what is Rob Sharpe? Oh, Rob Sharpe is looking for some weapons. This is no disqualification, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
and anything goes.
Now you're talking about
because
no disqualification.
the bell rung, just like
come on.
Sexsmith's bell just got rung by the former Z-Force champion. That's completely justified. It's a no disqualification match. You were sat next to me in Canterbury when Sharpe won the tag team match that made this no DQ. It's completely legal.
I still maintain, although it's not advantageous right now, but I still maintain there was a great move from Sexsmith jumping Sharpe before the bell.
And how's that worked out?
Well, yeah, I mean, admittedly, it's not gone too well, but
and Sharpe's going straight back. He's getting a table out. Rob Sharpe is wasting no time. How long has Rob Sharpe wanted to get his hands definitively around Jack Sexsmith's throat? And he has him now, Dean, and he's not going to let him go. Oh, another shot to the head. The last time we were in Milton Keynes, Rob Sharpe went through a table very similar to that. With a little bit of assistance, Jack Sexsmith put Sharpe through that table.
Hey, when we were in Canterbury, he invented the thunder quack.
I tell you what, there's not as much thunder quacking here today. Oh, wait a minute! And the two men who helped Sexsmith put Sharpe through the table at Milton Keynes. It's Howley and Smith and mugging him.
Yeah, but stop complaining. It's no DQ.
Yes, no DQ. So you justify being 3-on-1. Go on, then, justify a 3-on-1 handicap match, Dean. Go on.
I'll justify it in 3 words. It's no DQ.
Well, that's a contraction, so technically I consider it 4.
Whatever you want to call it, it's as legal as a wrist lock.
This is completely what was not supposed to happen. This is supposed to be 1-on-1. The idea of being no DQ was so that Jack Sexsmith couldn't get an unfair advantage.
It's not Jack Sexsmith's fault that Rob Sharpe's got no friends.
What are you talking about?
Well, where are they to rescue him?
That doesn't justify being 3-on-1. Rob Sharpe's got him. Oh, Rob Sharpe's got him again.
No.
Oh, no, it's Howley. This is 3-on-1, Dean.
It's no DQ.
What is it about Howley and Smooth getting involved in handicap matches? They did this to Sid Scala.
They flush IPW out of undesirable.
Well, they can flush themselves. You know.
And that table is now out of the equation. You know, this has been going on for a couple of minutes. If Rob Sharpe had anyone who gave a monkeys about him backstage, they'd have come to the rescue by now.
It's not a popularity contest, and just because he's got no one standing by his side doesn't mean it's right that 2 men are beating her up. Doesn't justify it because he's got no one in his corner. Pushing Tom Scarborough. Tom Scarborough, get rid of these guys.
He can't.
He's got the power to get rid of them.
It's no DQ.
Are you telling me the referee can't? Why can't he get rid of them?
Because it's no DQ.
Referee's decisions are final. Come on.
How many more times do I have to tell you it's no DQ? Anything goes.
Anything goes. Come on now. Anything goes. This isn't what it's meant by anything goes. Sexsmith is setting those tables, but I've absolutely no idea what he's got in mind, but it doesn't look pleasant. Oh my God, that's me. Howley and Smith just wipe out Sharpe. Well, this is a mugging.
Yep.
Plain and simple. What do you mean, yep? Don't say yep like it's a good thing.
It's a great plan.
It's not a plan, Dean. It's a mugging.
Look, Rob Sharpe said he wanted a no DQ match, and I'll tell you something.
Z-Force Championship in the hands of Sexsmith. Remember, that was taken away because we no longer have a Z-Force division.
Yeah. The title that was taken away from him by Billy Wood. the man who incidentally made them fight each other in the first place.
So now you're blaming Billy Woods. I suppose it's Billy's fault that Howley and Smooth are out of being at Rob Sharpe.
I'm just stating facts.
Anybody but Sexsmith, right?
I wouldn't want to place the blame on the man who pays me.
No, it's different when it's about the bills, isn't it?
But when we're in Canterbury and Rob Sharpe wanted the no DQ match, my words to you were that those words may come back to haunt him, because as devious as he wants to be, Jack Sexsmith is 10 times more devious because he's had more practice. Oh!
But that isn't going to stop Rob Sharpe. All those words, Dean, they mean absolutely nothing when he's chokeslammed on a Z-Force title. Look at the leg too, and Smooth. How is this fair in any way, shape or form that Rob Sharpe is fighting a handicap match with these odds? Now, this is not what was signed.
I'll give you credit there. It's not fair. No one ever said it's fair. I just said it's no DQ.
Is Smooth and Howley directing traffic for Sexsmith? What are they getting out of this?
He is the record-breaking, earth-shaking, ball-breaking Jack Sexsmith.
The final Z-Force champion directing traffic, and Rob Sharpe takes a shot to the skull from what was the Z-Force championship.
It still is.
Well, it still is, but it's defunct now.
I tell you what, defunct or not, it still hurts when it smacks against your skull. And here we go.
Sexsmith on top, come on.
Come on, Scarborough.
I can't believe this is happening. No! How on earth did Rob Sharpe get the shoulder up there? I mean, he got it up weakly, admittedly, but how in the hell did he do it?
Well, that's exactly what is running through the mind of Jack Sexsmith.
Sexsmith looked a bit upset. He looked upset as if, oh, how come I haven't won the match yet? What are you talking about? Oh no.
Now, is this what's happening with these tables?
Sexsmith has evil intentions.
And Rob Sharpe has been lacerated.
Oh goodness me, yes.
I would presume from that Z-Force title belt.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with you, Dean. That's almost certainly why Sexsmith's going up. Could be thinking that BDSM, but unfortunately, he's been caught. Oh, Sexsmith's in trouble. Oh, wipes out Howley and Smooth. Well, about time, ladies and gentlemen. Good for you, Rob.
Is this the moment that the tide turns in filthy Rob Sharpe's favour? Because as he loses that blood, he needs to get this match over and done with. The longer this goes, the more blood he loses, the weaker he gets.
I'll tell you what the irony of the situation is. Jack Sexsmith came out to help Rob Sharpe. That was how the Filthy Club was born. And it's Sexsmith that had help to try and end Rob Sharpe's career. And I'm glad, for one, that Sexsmith is in the position he is right now. Oh, look. Oh, come on. Don't fall for that, Rob. Don't trust him. There's a reason they call him Snaky Sexsmith.
As the crowd are reminding us.
No, went for the low blow, but Rob Sharpe has seen it one too many times. Can't believe the audacity of Jack Sexsmith. Say, oh, let's be friends, let's make up. Come on.
Yeah, but it bought him the time for Howley and Smooth to recuperate. So once again, it's showing the smarts of Jack Sexsmith. You know, this man, his brain works in magnificent ways. And, oh my goodness, it's table for one.
Oh no.
Rob Sharpe.
Oh, Rob Sharpe is in real trouble. Rob Sharpe is fighting. His career really is on the line. If he takes that powerbomb, that would end his back for a start. German suplex, they go Smooth. And Howley, he's been caught. German suplex. Oh, goodness me, what velocity. Oh, wait. No way. No way.
No.
Oh! Double German suplex by Rob Sharpe. Rob Sharpe, I don't know how Rob Sharpe is how is he the only man standing at this point in the contest? I have no idea. Sexsmith! Oh no! No! Sexsmith! Sexsmith inadvertently sends Howley and Smooth from the table!
This is a disaster!
What do you mean a disaster? That is a triumph, Dean Ayers. That is a triumph. And there's a low blow. And there's a low blow to Sexsmith. Finally, eat your medicine, boy.
Oh, now you're happy.
Yeah, because it's one-on-one. It's a no DQ match, Dean.
Oh, now you're using the no DQ defense.
Because it's one-on-one. It's fair. Steadfast title of Sexsmith's skull. Turnabout is fair play.
That belt just bounced off the skull of Jack Sexsmith.
What? Oh my! Oh no!
No. Drawing pins.
It's almost like he's had a chat with Jimmy Havoc, Dean, because here come hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of attacks sprawled over the IPW logo here in Maidstone.
Drawing pin slatter. We're in the UK.
Well, let's ask Jack Sexsmith in a minute how it feels.
Oh man, no, he's out. Oh no. I thought he was going for a low blow.
Oh my God! Spinebuster on the pin slash tags too! No!
And Sexsmith kicks out!
How?
Sexsmith kicks out! Those pins are stuck in his back! Look at that! Let's get a... Oh man, look
how many are in his back, Dean? Oh my goodness me!
Mr. Cameraman just read my mind because look at that. That is just... Oh man.
He's an actual pincushion, ladies and gentlemen. He's an actual pincushion. And I tell you what, I think he deserves it, Dean. For everything he did to Rob Sharpe. Look, he's going to go for the ducky driver. Oh no.
He can barely stand.
No, he got a low blow.
And that cup's out now.
Oh no, come on, not like this. No, kick out, Rob. Yes. Rob Sharpe kicks out as the blood trickles down the back of Sexsmith. He's saying it's free, but it wasn't free. The low blow didn't work this time, Jack. Now what are you going to do? No! What? Go on then. Explain that one to me.
Well,
no DQ my ass. What's that about?
It's a no DQ match.
No
Although,
DQ.
admittedly,
he just kicked the ref in the balls.
Admittedly, it's not very clever because we got no ref. Oh, here's Billy Wood.
Oh, wait a minute.
IPW owner Billy Wood.
What's he doing with Billy Wood? He's not going to kick him in the balls, is he?
Well, if he wants to, it's a no
fire
DQ
him.
match.
Fire him, Bill.
Oh, he's telling Billy Wood. I think he wants Billy Wood to count the pinfall.
What? Oh my God, off the head! Look at this! Jack Sexsmith is relentless! No, the Turbo's title! Come on! Oh my God! He's whipping him! He's levering with that belt! Rob Sharpe has just been brutalised!
And he wants Billy Wood to count.
Well, this is mercy at least!
No!
How did Rob Sharpe kick out of that? How many shots did he take? Are you kidding me?
Well, you can see the face of Billy Wood. He couldn't believe it.
Jack Sexsmith is realising he's in there with the Terminator and Rob Sharpe, because Rob Sharpe is not going to go down. There's a forearm. He's going for the ducky driver. No, the pit! Jack Sexsmith, eat your medicine.
Oh man, Billy Wood is not a licensed referee, surely.
No DQ.
Here is your winner, Rob Sharpe.
What do you mean no DQ? He's going to be a licensed referee.
Oh right, so he's trying to kick a river. Oh no. Stop supporting someone. He got his ass handed to him, and that's exactly what should have happened, Dean. That is equality, and that is fair.
Just because it's no DQ, what are you saying? Santa Claus can count the pin?
Well, it's Christmas time.
Disgrace.
It's a time of miracles, Dean Ash, and God bless us, everyone. And God bless Rob Sharpe for finally sticking in the Sexsmith.
Unbelievable.
Rob Sharpe, deserving winner here. An undisputed 2. He got that measure of revenge he wanted, and finally Sexsmith, he pays for his crimes.
It's an outrage.
It's an outrage, give me a break.